When your horse's behavior becomes too dangerous for you to handle, when you feel all hope is lost and there's nowhere else to turn for help, you can turn to Ryan Gingerich, the behaviorist. His knowledge and understanding bring hope where there is none.
So, oh, hey, I'm Ryan Gingerich, the behaviorist. What we're going to be working with is a horse that Carrie here has provided for us, and I'd like to have Carrie kind of describe to you what the behaviors are that horse's name is Bud, that Bud's showing us, and kind of show you what we're going to be working with over the next couple of weeks. So, Carrie, tell me more about Bud.
Well, I got Bud through a rescue operation, and he at first didn't come forth with a lot of behaviors. I was just told he had aggressive behaviors.
Okay.
He had been through some traumatic experiences in his past with being hog-tied down, and his feet were cut extremely short to where he developed laminitis pretty bad, and other types of abusive situations.
Okay.
So I think he is a horse that is definitely scared and in a fighting mode at this point. He has knocked down our stall walls, which is, when I arrived at the point we have to do something.
Sure.
I've been bucked off of him several times.
Okay.
Once I thought I broke my tailbone when it happened. He's okay sometimes when he's in a walk, but he acts like a 100-year-old man that doesn't want to go anywhere.
Sure.
So, but as soon as I get him in a trot, whether it's lunging him or whether I'm riding him, that is when he decides he wants to buck.
Okay.
So I would really, really like to give him a chance, because if I were to get rid of him, whether it's give him, I don't think I could even give him away at this point. And I don't want him to go through several more experiences that could be very negative. I want to give him a chance to work him through this, because I think he could really be a good horse. And he's a nice horse, but he just is very aggressive and bites, bucks, kicks, and I would really like your help in working through that.
Sure, no problem, no problem.
Great.
You know, a lot of the bucking issues and all that kind of stuff really do stem from not having a good go cue. You know, the language that we use to teach the horse to go forward, that's where all that kind of comes from. And so what we're going to do, what I'm going to do over the next couple of weeks here, is to work through that process of teaching him, rehabilitating that go cue with him, developing a better new language for him, so that you can take him home, and if you want to keep him, keep him. If you want to get rid of him, then you can do that at that point. But that he's going to be better for you. You're not going to have to deal with all these crazy issues that you're having now. The aggression is really comes from, like you said, is a fighting issue. You know, horse goes from flight to fight. When he gets so confused about his environment, so confused about the training that he's been given, then he really goes to the other side and says, the only way I can get you to stop putting pressure on me is to make you go away. And the way to do that is to be aggressive towards you. So really we have to kind of stem that tide too and say, you know, this is no longer acceptable for you, the behavior for you to do, and this is the right behavior at that point. So that's what we're going to work on over the next couple of weeks, and when you get him back, he'll be a brand new horse.
That would be very awesome.
Good.
I'd appreciate that.
Well, good. I tell you what, let's go grab Bud and get started on our initial groundwork, and then later on we'll work through our undersaddle stuff.
Very good. Thank you.
Good. We'll be right back. Hey folks, I'm Ryan Gingerich, the behaviorist. You know, like a lot of you, my tack room is limited in space, but with Equirex, I've solved that problem.
Equirex has a wide variety of products that travel well and are easily affordable. Its rugged construction allows for even the most rigorous daily use.
Equirex, space where you need it. For more information, call my 1-800 number or visit my website for a complete line of Equirex products.
Stall Skins, the alternative to rubber mats. Celebrating 10 years of providing stall flooring solutions for the equine community. Contact us to find out why thousands of horse owners have switched to the simple one-piece water-permeable stall flooring system that pays for itself in less than 1 year. 800-400-3165 or www.stallskins.com.
I can't believe this stuff actually detangles. I had my doubts when I read it was all natural and used moisture and not some synthetic to detangle. This is so cool. It's been 4 days and the moisture in the hair is still working. I should have known it would work after the Wash Me I used. Corey loved the bath, and I love the way the Me products are designed to put me in contact with Corey instead of just standing back and spraying. I wonder if the moisturizer really helps with new hoof growth the way they said it would. It must, because everything I've used so far has done exactly what they said it would. Corey's gonna look and feel so good at the show with Condition Me, Shine Me, and Clean Me for spot cleaning. He's gonna look like a knockout.
Me, all-natural grooming products. The product created for the horse. For more information, contact us at mehorsecare.com or 1-800-359-4090.
All right, I'm here with Bud. Now, as you can see, Bud's a little quarter horse gelding here. He's 4 years old. He's a little bit underweight, and that's fine. I'm not going to fault him for that. We're going to work with him to gain a little weight on him, and not only work with his behavioral problems, but we're also going to work with his nutrition and get him a little bit more healthy than he is right now. What we're going to need to start this process out what you're going to need to start this process out is 3 simple things. A 3-foot dressage whip, a cotton lead rope, and a web nylon halter or a leather halter will work just fine. Now, when we first begin this process, we're going to teach Bud just simply to go forward. Now, again, I used 3 spots on Bud that we're going to use here. First spot's going to be here right next to his girth line. That's going to basically tell him just to go forward. We're going to start out with light taps, tapping very lightly, and then we're going to increase that tapping exponentially until he moves forward. Now, what I'm looking for Bud to do is move that inside front leg first. Now, the reason I do this is because I want Bud to understand that once we get up under saddle, that when I squeeze you on that side, that means to go forward, because Bud has a go forward issue.